Hey you guys, this is Ashley Osier and I am the posture specialist. Welcome back you guys. Today we are continuing with our foot series for Foot Awareness Month. It's going to be in April, but we're starting early because there's a lot of material that I want to cover. Today we're looking at the basic foot care, and we're going to be looking at those things right now. We want to make sure that we are maintaining healthy nail growth. I know a lot of people have issues with hangnails, hammer toes, ingrown toenails, so we want to make sure that we maintain healthy nail growth. Now we also want to make sure that we're maintaining healthy nerve function, and there are things that we can be doing with the feet as a part of our basic foot care routine that are going to help the nerves to function well. And we want to make sure that the fluids are moving through the body, starting with the feet. We want to make sure that that fluid is moving in an efficient manner. There are medical facilities, sometimes your healthcare provider or your hospital, they offer a foot care routine service. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but it's actually pretty cool. You can contact them and set up an appointment. They will cut your nails. They will, I think some places even offer scraping of the bottom of the feet. If you have really dry, cracked heels, that is an excellent service to make sure that your heels are not becoming desensitized because of the calloused skin and then the cracking. So these things are really important for basic foot care. Now some other things that we want to be doing is that we want to have like a foot bath, or we want to have a foot scrub, or we want to have a warm towel wrapped around the feet. If you have swelling, you may be comforted by some ice therapy for your feet. It is very good for you. A lot of people's feet are so tired. For a number of years, I taught Japanese foot massage and Western foot reflexology. And through my studies, I found just how oppressive shoes are on the feet. It's so important to make sure that we are rejuvenating our feet, that we are caring for them. And I'm going to take you through these things in a couple of minutes here, so stick with me. And then I have one more thing that I want to show you. It's an intro into next week. So get your shoes off. The first step would be the foot bath. Okay, the second step is going to be the foot scrub, and then the third step is going to be the cream with the hand towel wrapped around the feet. It's really nice. Now I'm going to have a full description of that in the description box below. I'm going to have some links for both getting it at like the local drugstore as well as getting it on Amazon. Epsom Salt is really known for just helping to relax and restore the feet and help with achiness. So that's really great. Now this particular brand has peppermint in it. So if you like a minty smell, this one's really nice. You can either get Epsom Salt without any scent in it and then add a scent, which is totally fine, or you can get the kind that already has a scent in it. When I did my master's thesis on alternative therapies that effectively dealt with chronic pain issues, one of the things that I found was they did research on essential oils. And the one essential oil that seemed to be the most successful was lavender. But it was a very particular kind of lavender. It was called Lavandula Augustifolia. So I will have that, of course, down in the description box. So then there's the peppermint. Okay, so we have that piece right there. The peppermint is really lovely. For people who don't really like the minty smell, and they don't really want the lavender, and they don't necessarily need the lavender, but they like a fruity kind of smell, I recommend using sweet orange. And sweet orange is super, super yummy. For those who like a citrusy kind of smell, something that's just really clean and fresh, I would recommend lemon. Lemon is very invigorating. It's just a real clean, fresh scent, and just very clarifying. For my pregnant gals, okay, scent is really, really important. And when I have pregnant women who come to me, I always use geranium. Our scrub is easy. It's a two-step process, and then you add whichever essential oil you want to the mix. It's CRISCO coconut oil, and I'm using Himalayan pink salt. I was thrilled to find Himalayan pink salt because that's just kind of the big rage right now. If you have this CRISCO, and this is organic coconut oil, if you have this out, it's going to liquefy, okay? So store it in a dry, cool place to just to harden. It makes it a little bit easier to work with. 3/4 of a cup filled up this jar for me. And so I basically am going to put this in a cool, dry place, and I'm going to use this for the future when I do my foot scrubs. I'm very, very pleased. You guys can just find a little empty jar, or even if you have an old jelly jar, something like that, and you can just reuse it. Scrubs are important for the feet. Usually when you are going to get your routine foot care, if you need scraping for the bottom of your feet, they do that. If you're doing regular scrubs for your feet, you will likely not need that so much. So just different things to think about. So our cream is O'Keeffe's for healthy feet. O'Keeffe's for healthy feet for extremely dry, cracked feet. Really, really nice. It's a very, very creamy. It's very thick. I've already used it. I used it liberally on my feet. Okay, you guys, so here's our products. It's a really quick and easy. If you have a tennis ball, please go and get one, because we're going to be rolling on the tennis ball on our feet. I used to work on my feet 3 to 5 hours a day to help with a chronic pain condition that I had, and it was absolutely life-changing and very painful. No, serious. It was really painful. It was brutal. It was just horrible, just absolutely horrible. But the great thing about it is that working on our feet is incredibly beneficial. It's just incredibly beneficial. I've had a class where I taught at a hospital for their health education department. It was really an amazing experience to see how it impacted my students. So I want you guys to get yourself a tennis ball, just a regular tennis ball, not a softball, not a golf ball, not a racquetball. I will have other tools as well next week because there are a lot of people who can't use their hands. So we'll go over the use of the hands and different kinds of ways that we can massage the feet, but we're also going to bring in tools. Tools are really important. There are people who have arthritis. There are people whose hands are not very strong. So for now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to step on this ball. While you're sitting down, I want you to step on the ball with one foot, and I just want you to apply your body weight, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, you guys, so what I'm having you do is I'm having you step on the ball, and I'm having you rock forward and back, forward and back. And you can move the ball, or you can move your foot and forward and back, and forward and back. On the heel, I'm placing my toes and the ball of my foot on the floor. It's on my heel, and I'm coming forward and I'm pressing all of my body weight on that ball. Make sure you're pulling your belly button up into your spine when you're doing this so that you're not using your back. And I want you to tighten your glute to make sure that you're really getting as much power down onto that ball as possible. Okay? Now we're going to get to the ball of the foot, pressing again, forward and back, resting, leaning forward and back. It's just a rocking motion. Now I'm going to grab the ball with my toes. I'm going to grab the ball with my toes. Just grab, grab, grab. Okay. Now I'm going to take the ball in the arch of my foot. I'm going to angle my foot out, and I'm going to rock forward and back. So I can show you here, rocking with my foot angled. You can roll the ball on your whole foot. Roll it around on the edge, outside edge, on the heel. You can do this in a seated position. Now, I can do this in a standing position. I'm rocking on the ball, rocking, rocking, rocking. I'm moving toward where my heel is. My toes are on the floor and I'm on my heel. So I'm just rocking on the heel area. Okay. And coming up onto the ball of the foot, moving through, and then onto the toes. I'm gripping with my toes, gripping with the toes. I'm moving from the inside. I'm moving from the inside, middle, outside, middle, inside. And then I'm going to work on the arch of the foot. If you need to hold on to a chair, hold on to a chair, hold on to a wall, okay? You can also press in to the arch of the foot. All the way to the heel. Okay, so can you see that there? I'm going all the way to where the heel is. Now I'm going to take you guys through these different areas next week. We'll be looking at what the different parts of the feet correlate to in the body. Okay, now I'm on the bottom of my foot and I'm just rocking my foot side to side. I want you guys to note which areas are sensitive, which areas are painful. If you can, write those down in the comments so that I know what I can be addressing specifically next week for some of you guys. And that will be really useful, okay? And don't forget to do both feet so that you can have happy feet. If you have not seen the video that I did previously, you can check that out here. Comment below about whether or not you've tried a foot bath, or if you've done a scrub this week, or if you've gotten any of the products that I've reviewed. Comment below on what you think of rolling around on this tennis ball on the bottoms of your feet. Okay, you guys, I hope that was really useful for you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this with your friends, your family, your co-workers. You guys can definitely use the tennis ball while you are at work. Hopefully some of you will be able to take off your shoes while you are at work and get on that tennis ball. Remember that I upload videos weekly, and you will want to be the first to be notified when I upload a new video. So make sure that you subscribe and click on that bell. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching another video. I really hope that it has been useful for you, practical and applicable. Until next time, happy posturing.